And action! Project Chimera is a cyberpunk music video set to drum and bass music about a love triangle combined with an action storyline and Indian classical dance. Music videos are inherently complicated, and ours was definitely that. What we're doing is reimagining a cyberpunk future with Indian iconography and combining it into this crazy 3D world that we're creating in Unreal Engine. We could not have completed this production on time and under budget if we did not have the Kino Flo MIMIK lights. We were able to move very fast and efficiently over a 2-day process and pull off 86 shots. And that meant being able to change between setups very, very quickly. Now, luckily, we were able to test the Kino Flo MIMIK lights ahead of time to see if this is what we wanted to use for our production. I brought along Robert McLachlan, ASC, my cinematographer, along with Shawn, our gaffer, and checked out the Kino Flo MIMIKs with a sample environment that we had created. And it was really interesting in that small little test where we just had like a TV screen as our LED background, that we were able to actually achieve this look that we wanted very quickly. And I think we only had like 7 or 8 panels at that time.
The mimics, I think, are the big leap forward. Having something that mimics what's on the screen but actually projects and you can bring it in closer really makes a big difference in terms of the interactivity of the light and the verisimilitude of how the image looks. We've fastened a bunch of them into one big soft light panel, which is awesome. The other ones are mobile, so we can move them around a bit.
It's nice to have a light that fits into the world of virtual production so seamlessly. You're using the same processor and interface for the Kino Flo lights in the foreground as you do for the LED wall, because the megapixel Helios processor can be used for the LED panels as well. So you're really working with the same interfaces and technologies together efficiently in this environment that can help you create a very high quality image with a lot less work than you're traditionally used to. And we can do this using a laptop, an iPad, or even a phone. And what's great is Shawn, the gaffer, and his team were able to move very, very fast and efficiently. And within 20 minutes, we were able to take down one set and build up another. And it just made it so much easier to envision exactly what the results would look like at the end. And at the same time, our cinematographer is really happy because he can really create the nice contrast levels, the kind of lighting that he wants, and he's got up to 10,000 nits to be able to work with on each of these lights. And for reference, the midday sky comes in around 8,000 nits. So this is a very bright light source.
And to see what Kino Flo has done with the creation of the Mimic and how well it operates in these spaces, it's really fun to work with that and help us create a more immersive experience for the camera.
Kino Flo has always been an innovator, and our passion comes from seeing where the technology is taking us. Our ability to create narratives and tell that story is very much enhanced through the use of these new technologies. That's really how we respond as an industry to some of those technologies that are out there and how we can best harness that to achieve the goals that we have as narrative filmmakers.
And action! Flash! When I saw the monitors on set, I was blown away. Once the costumes are on, the actors are in place, the lighting is set, and the background's up, it looks like the shot's already composited and done. So when I'm looking at the monitor, I'm seeing a complete picture. I'm seeing in-camera visual effects happening in real time.
It's a very useful tool, and I could see them being especially useful to do driving work with them so that I can make my own reflections in the windows and what have you, because when you do all that kind of work green screen, you're at the mercy of the compositor, who sometimes doesn't have the best taste in terms of how pronounced the reflection should be. The beauty of this system is you'd be able to have complete control over that.
I want people, when they see this music video, to be immersed in the story and the world that we created. And I don't want them to think about the technology or the technique of how we got there. And the best way to do that is to make everything seamless. And that's what's so amazing about virtual production, is that you really can see the virtual world becoming real in front of your eyes. And it's because of technologies like the Kino Flo MIMIK that this stuff is possible.